Well, hello, everybody.
That was festive.
I love being festive.
Hi, friends. Are you so excited? We are very excited to bring you this conversation today because what are we talking about today? How to get you paid faster. I'm talking
I love
in
that.
as little as 5 minutes.
I love that for you, right? Getting paid faster makes such a difference when you are building your business because, at the end of the day, cash makes a massive difference in how you grow and how you move forward. But before we jump into the topic of today, I did want to let you know, why we're here. If we haven't met before, I'm Abagail.
And I'm Emylee.
And we are the co-founders of Boss Project. Our mission is truly to inspire, educate, and empower creative small business owners to build a life and business that excels both financially and supports them soulfully. And this is more than just actionable strategy and resources. We want to create a community, and you guys are a part of it by being here today. Our goal is to have ridiculously profitable small business owners who are unapologetic about designing a life on their terms. And it really does start here.
Yep. Real quick, before we dive into the strategies behind getting you paid faster, did you hear about the sale? Because right now you can snag everything inside the co-op for 98% off. So that means you get access to really cool stuff like over $18,000 worth of professionally designed templates to help you with everything from marketing to client processes to social media and sales pages, content, and so much more. And new releases every single month in 3 different colorways that are strategically designed to help you land more clients and grow your one-on-one service-based business.
Yes. Inside the co-op, you're going to get access to not only all of those incredible design templates, but you're also going to have a twice monthly co-working session where you can get more done and utilize that time to be spent on your business so that you can continue to move it forward. You're also going to get access to our private podcast, The Nugget. It's created just for members and breaks down every single strategic way that you can utilize our templates. We're walking you through not just the here's how to use it, but really the focused why and what that can do and unlock for you. You're also going to get access to our member only community that's built for you to share ideas, find and give support, and be a part of a group that's just truly on the same page as you. And I know that that's sometimes so hard to find these days. And so we're really excited about the community that's over there. Again, this is your chance. Today is the last day, friends.
It's the last day. It's ending tonight at 6 p.m. Central. You get it all for 98% off. So all you have to do is head to the URL on your screen. It's creativetemplateshop.com/save100 and use code all caps Black Friday 2021 at checkout. And that's going to get you $100 off your first year of the shop. That makes getting access to everything we just said for as little as $1.08 a day, which is bananas.
So crazy. Well, we are excited to dive in. We really, truly want to help you get paid faster. And that's a big part of what we do over at the co-op. Our goal is to help you get more leads in the door by creating that attraction marketing, and then ultimately converting more leads so that you can get booked out. We know what?
And paid.
Absolutely. We want you to be paid for the hard work you do. And we've seen it again and again. Our members who utilize the co-op are seeing payments come through so much faster and as quick as 5 minutes after sending over a proposal template, which we're going to show you today. It's included inside the co-op, so you'll get access to this incredibly powerful conversion tool.
Yeah, it's our most popular template for a reason. It's one of our most versatile templates. It's multifunctioning. We're going to show you a couple of different ways that you can use it. It integrates in just one click with Dubsado, which is our favorite CRM for creative small business owners. And it's crucial for shortening the time from your clients thinking about paying their invoice to actually doing it. You guys know, as you are experts in your industry, that the more clear and the easier you can make something, the faster, the simpler version of what you can present to a client, from everything from eliminating decision fatigue to eliminating the literal amount of clicks it takes for them to go from interested to booking you to hearing more about it to eventually paying for the service. The faster and easier you can make that happen, the faster their project's going to get started, that you're going to get paid, that they're going to start to see results. And this starts at the very, very beginning with the proposal template.
Yeah, our goal really with the proposal is to create a bridge. So
Mhm.
we want to help you bridge the gap between someone who's expressed interest, someone who said, I'm curious a little bit more about what you're doing and how you could help me." And then with the proposal, you are dispelling any sort of those last minute limiting beliefs about why this may not work for them. You're
Mhm.
getting them to say yes. You're focusing on buyer psychology in a really powerful way. Like, this isn't about using it to manipulate anyone. It's about using it to be super clear on
Mhm.
what your deliverables are, what your process looks like, the timeline to complete your project, any frequently asked questions, all of it. So I'm going to really quickly share my screen and give you a sneak preview of just one of the proposal templates we have in the shop. We have at least 3 versions that I'm aware of, and they each come in 3 different colors.
Mhm.
So you can completely customize them to fit your brand, your specific identity,
Mhm.
and we'll walk through a little bit about the psychology behind them.
And all of these templates not only work and integrate seamlessly with Dubsado, which is how you're actually going to collect that payment, but they also work as a PDF. So if you don't use Dubsado, we have a PDF version of it, but it's fully customizable inside Canva, which is like the simplest tool for you to use to make it totally on brand for you, using your images, your words, your lingo to help speak to your ideal client.
Yeah, so we are walking you through all the sections you need, so that you don't have to second guess, what sections do I need to have? What do they need to say? What do I need to cover? We are including all the main kind of touch points that you
Mhm.
need to hit before you ask for someone to sign up, for someone to book with you. And so we are not only providing the like copywriting strategic framework, but all of the graphics are interchangeable. So when you add it to your Dubsado account, it will auto populate with all of our custom graphics. And then you'll additionally get a copy of our Canva template, where you can switch out any of the colors, any of the fonts, any of the photos to very specifically match your brand. But
Mhm.
I think it's so interesting. We've seen people from so many different industries utilize this tool to make them look a certain way when perhaps that is not necessarily industry standard.
Yeah, we had a member share with us how in her industry, I'm pretty sure it was in like bookkeeping or finance accounting, some sort of like numbers industry, where
Sure.
like typically the professionalism or the beautification of what you're sending clients isn't necessarily a high priority. And so she was like, I don't really know if like taking the time to brand and customize a proposal to
Right.
send my clients is really going to be worth it. But she did it anyways because she's a member of the shop and she loves the templates, and it also just makes the process really seamless. And she actually heard back from those clients that were like, "Hey, by the way, the new stuff you've been sending, top notch. Love it. Like makes us even more confident in our purchase or deciding to go with you as the service provider." So you never truly know the impact of what beautifully branded, professionally designed, seamless, smart delivery can do for your clients.
Yeah. And what I really like about this is it prevents one of the top reasons people aren't moving forward, and it's usually a lack of information.
Yeah.
So when people are deciding not to purchase or not to move forward, it's because they have additional questions. And if left unanswered long enough, they start to doubt you, which is just crazy to me because it generally has nothing to do with you or what they think about you, but because there's a lack of clarity from them,
Mhm.
they're just not sure if it's right for them, and they start to second guess their decision about moving forward. And so the more you can be clear about every step in your process, what your client experience really looks like, how long this is going to take, what your expectations are of them, what it's going to look like from this point in the project to this point in the project. And if you can lay that all out in a simple, easy to read page, like the proposal included inside the co-op, you are going to really make it so much easier for people to say yes, because it utilizes one of my favorite psychology techniques, where you get people to say yes 3 times before they say yes to purchasing. And we are getting them to nod their head in the beginning. We're getting them to agree with where they're at. Like, you are utilizing that methodology. So by the time you're getting them to click the button to move forward, they have already worked through all of those potential no's.
Yeah.
And after you've said yes 3 times, it's way easier to say yes again than it is to say no.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about one of the coolest things that I don't think we talk about enough in regards to this template. The fact that you can use it as a standalone website. You can use the link within Dubsado that's beautifully designed. You can share your proposal via email, text, posting it up just as your web page. A lot of people are using this as their one-page website because they're just ready to take clients and they're not ready to build out the rest of the content that you think a website needs, which is my favorite thing. Like, start getting paid and taking clients before we build out everything else. Some people are using the proposal page as their own landing page to collect a wait list of interested people in the service that they're about to open up, or seats that are available soon, or whatever it might be. So this proposal page is truly one of the most multifunctional templates we've released in the shop ever.
Yeah. And what it also does is it connects to the next steps in your process. So when you set this up correctly, you can have no website. You can have this existing landing page that you send people to agree to move forward. And then it's up to you what next steps you want them to take. But I suggest that if you've already had that initial conversation, if you've gone through maybe a discovery call process, once they hit this page and they are ready, you should have them immediately sign their contract and immediately make their deposit or full payment, depending on how your agreements are set up. And that way, it's just so simple because they already said yes to all the things. Then they quickly can read through the contract and agree to your terms, and then pay all in one step instead of all the follow-up that you used to do. I remember when I was doing custom proposals, it was like a multi-week, super drawn out process where we would get on the phone and I would figure out what they need. And then we'd have another meeting to go over what I thought they need. And I would maybe pitch a proposal at that point. But the likelihood of them signing, I mean, it would maybe happen. But even if everything went perfect, even if everything went absolutely smashing and I got them to sign off on the proposal in that meeting, it still could be many weeks before I was actually paid because I had no way to collect payment online. Also, this was like
This was a while ago. Well, I want to share another example that happened with one of our members. She shared this with me really recently. This just happened like a week or 2 weeks ago. There was she's a service provider, and she got on a discovery call with a potential client. And they chatted and they kind of hit it off. And the potential client kind of presented like their own budget or what they were expecting. And it wasn't necessarily in alignment with this service provider's minimum rate, minimum package, and how she really liked to work. But because she already had that outlined in a proposal, she thought, okay, I'm going to do kind of what she was feeling like was a last ditch effort. And I'm going to go ahead and send an email to this potential client and be like, okay, well, here's what I think I can do for you. And here's my rate. Here's what it's going to be like working with me. She sent the proposal. So she didn't have to regurgitate all of that in an email. They didn't have to have back and forth emails of answering questions and, okay, well, what does this look like? Or when is the first payment due? Or how does this work? All of it was outlined in the proposal. And even though it wasn't necessarily what the client had budgeted for or how she thought it would work, it was because of how it was presented and how easy it was to sign up. This member literally pulled out her phone and was like, oh my gosh, that client not only paid or like decided to work with me, but she already paid and she paid in full and she picked a higher package than I thought she would pick. That is the power of the proposal.
Yeah. We want you to have access to this. And so now is really the time for you guys to dive in. Today is the last day of our Black Friday sale. I'm going to pop up the banner real quick so you guys can see the link. But you're going to go to creativetemplateshop.com/save100 and use code Black Friday 2021 at checkout to save. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of how you check out. But if you guys have any questions at all, do not hesitate to comment. We definitely, Shannon said, I have goosebumps. I love it.
So exciting.
It is so exciting. And we really want to give this gift to you guys so that you can have access to those same materials. So here's what this looks like. You're going to go to the link. Oh my gosh, there's an echo all of a sudden. I'm so sorry. And you're going to hit get this Black Friday deal. It's going to pop you down to the section where you get to pick between monthly or annual. I recommend you choose annual. It's definitely the best deal. You're going to enter your name and details, agree to the terms, and then on the next screen, it's going to get your payment information, and you're going to want to make sure you hit and enter this code manually and hit apply before you hit checkout. And you're going to be good to go. Black Friday 2021. I know Shannon just signed up this morning and she is so excited about diving in.
And by the way, if you're a monthly member currently watching this, you can absolutely save if you upgrade to the annual. So you'll just go into your account. We have a little video for you on how to do that. If you have any questions on how to do that, don't hesitate to reach out in the co-op community or send us an email.
Well, you can also just hit join, and if you already have an active account, you can log in from the same page and it'll go through the same process.
Perfect. Easy breezy.
Super simple and integrated into what you're doing. I can't wait to see what this looks like for you. I can't wait
to see all of y'all's proposals.
Yeah, the results you guys are going to get. We've loved celebrating with our members all the incredible victories they've had this year. I mean, hitting new client goals, getting booked out, being ready for more help because they have the budget and the bandwidth now because they're getting clients in the door, and that's what's so exciting for me. So I want to continue to support you as you hit your goals. I know this is an incredible resource, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to send us an Instagram DM over at Boss Project. We'd be happy to answer those questions. And once you're inside, you can utilize the community to ask questions about where to start.
All right, we'll see you all inside.